Hey, what's up everyone? How you guys doing today? Danny Lightning here, and we're gonna play some CSR racing. We got a live racing set up. We should be around the 12-0 lobby today, I think. First person, let me go ahead and double check that we're in the 12-0 lobby. Yep, 12.0 guys. You gotta get your car to run in the 12.0 lobby, and you might be able to find me. Alright. First person to type in 12.0 lobby, I will pin your comment there. I see we got Hazy, we got Guy, we got, who else is here? Melon, TJ, Gilbert. Nice to see you guys. Ryan, how are you today? Thanks for coming out to my crazy live stream. I definitely appreciate it a lot. So, I know we're probably going to get a whole bunch of questions, I would imagine, about CSR3, but I can't really answer any questions about CSR3. All we know is it's coming out. It looks like it's going to have a blueprint system to get cars, and that's all we really know so far. So, all right, so I got to start the wild card for my crew really fast. Let me go. Okay, so Hazy said 12-0 lobby. Let me pin that really quick. Where is the... I've lost the live chat. Oh my god. Can you be a mod? Normally I don't really need any moderators at the moment. Usually moderators are people I know personally, so... Like, if I don't know somebody personally, I probably won't add them as a moderator. Pin message. Pin message, pin message. Moderator, you know, moderators can actually do a lot of harm to a channel if they don't do things properly. So I gotta know somebody pretty well these days to make them a moderator. I've seen YouTube ban channels over something one of their moderators have done before. So you got to be really careful who you have on moderators and stuff these days. All right, let me go start a wild card. Hopefully, crap. I don't. Miguel, can you tell those guys that? Wait a second. Wild card, there we... Can you tell those guys that I started the card? I don't have my phone with line on it at the moment. Activate the card, there we go, ba-bam. I got two phones, one has line, the other one doesn't, and I don't know where the heck it is, so... I know I got it around here somewhere. I have one nice phone, and unfortunately it no longer works for my my service provider. They changed towers, so I can only use that one on Wi-Fi. Then I've got a $99 piece of crap that I carry around in my pocket, and it's absolutely horrible, and that's the one that has the Line app on it. It is the world's worst phone, I think. Alright, so we're going to go into live racing lobby. Yeah, I appreciate you guys coming out. Thank you so much for being here. All right, live race. Live race, live race. So yeah, if you tune a car to about 12-0, yeah, might be able to find me, right? You might be able to find my lobby. Now, I'll tell you what, when it comes to tier 4 cars, I actually think this is probably the best live racing car in the game. But unfortunately, you can't just get it anytime you want. You really can't beat this car. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Unless you're like a crazy good tuner, you have no chance of beating this thing, honestly. It's actually that good. That's what it does. It always blows by somebody at the very last second. I don't know why they gave this such a big lobby advantage, but man, this car has a huge lobby advantage. What's a... Alright, so the chat's not moving very fast. What is a good tune Stage 5 Devo Bugatti? I believe I have a video for that you might want to check out. If you go to my channel and you scroll down, you'll find my playlist. I have a How to Drive playlist that's got like Stage 5 and Stage 6 tunes, live racing setups, and all kinds of stuff for like 400 and some cars. Or you can just go ahead and type in Danny Lightning in the name of the car on YouTube, and if I have a video for it, it should pop up. Or if you want to learn how to tune your cars yourself, you can find my tuning playlist, and I have a method on there that'll show you how to tune the car according to what parts you currently have. Which everybody should really learn that, because it's really good to be able to tune your cars. Like, being able to tune your cars yourself is a huge deal, so you might want to find my tuning playlist. But what order you tune the parts in actually makes a pretty big difference on some cars. Like, some cars don't care what order you tune the parts in, but some do. Some makes a huge difference. Hazy, what do you mean by live event? Just live racing? There's a lot of good live racing cars in the game. Like, a lot. I mean, we have almost 1,000 cars, so... I'm not really sure what you have or what, you know. You can't just get any car you want at any time in this game, unfortunately. Ooh, this is going to be an interesting battle here. In Tier 1, I think the little Volkswagen Golf is a great live racing car. The Ford, crap. What is that little... The Ford Mustang, whatever it is. the Elite Customs car, whatever. That's a nice little car. In Tier 2, I love the Porsche Boxster. Or the GTI. Or the Rocket Bunny Miata. In Tier 3, I don't recommend live racing Tier 3 cars. I think that's a waste of time. In Tier 4, in Tier 4 and Tier 5, there are a lot of live racing cars that do awesome. If you happen to have the Toyota GR Supra, that's one of my favorite live racers that everybody's going to get for free at some point, so... That's a car you should probably have. Oh, someone kicked my butt. Good job, dude. Somebody beat my car. I'm amazed. That doesn't happen that often, but that's a car you can tune to destroy people, so... Somebody is a very, very good tuner in order to beat this, so good job, man. What's up, Sky? How you doing today? Hold on, I need to read back up through the comments. Stacks, what's up, man? Music says the CSR2 Regera edition is his best friend. That is a super amazing car. I love it. I love it. Alright, so what are you trying to do on Tempest 2? You're asking for Tempest 2 tips, but what are you looking for exactly? What kind of tips? Like, if you're very specific about what you're looking for, you'll probably get a better answer, I would say. But, in my opinion, the best two cars you can use for Tempest 2 would be the Rocket Bunny Miata and the Porsche Boxster, or the Rocket Bunny GTI is also really good. What's up, JP? What's going on, buddy? But, you know, in order to beat Tempest, you have to have enough parts on the car, you have to have it tuned properly, you have to have it shifted properly. So those three things are what's going to make you or break you. Any of those 3 cars I just mentioned will beat Tempest 1, Tempest 2, and Tempest 3 easily if you have enough parts installed, if you tune it well, and you drive it well. What's up, Indian? How you doing today? Alright, so once you get through the first storyline and beat Shaxx Industries and win the Shaxx car, after that you'll open up the Tempest races. So you kind of got to do these things in a specific order before they come available for you. Ryan, my day is going good, buddy. I hope your day is amazing. Thank you for asking. Yeah. I'm going to guess I was playing this game for maybe a month before I unlocked Tempest. Maybe 2 months. I'm not 100% sure. I'm just guessing. It was like 6 or 7 years ago. So trying to remember that. I have a really bad memory, but it didn't take too long to beat the first set of bosses and get to Tempest. We got Stax Fetty saying good morning to William. Odom, hey, what's up? Nice to see ya. Oh wait, did I change racing partners? What happened? Or is this the same person? Am I having a brain fart here? I was reading the chat and not paying a lot of attention here, so. Alrighty. So there I ran a 12.080. He ran a 12.157. I'm getting a little low on gas, so I guess I should probably get some. So how many of you guys got the Gamera for around 3,000 gold? Were you guys able to get that? Hopefully a bunch of you guys got it, because that's amazing. So in the end, I'll tell you a little secret about why your license costs $5 million, because you probably have a good chunk of game cash saved up. The more game cash you have, the more they charge you to do the elite license, which is kind of messed up. If you were out of game cash, it wouldn't cost you very much at all. If you have a bunch saved up, then they charge you a crap load, so that's not really a fair system. It's kind of messed up. What's up, Chris? Chris got it. Awesome. Hey, Tommy, how are you today? Brian, what's up? Hey, Travis. Awesome to see you guys. Thanks for coming out. Now, some people said they didn't have that available for gold, which is interesting. Other people had it, so it's kind of weird how some of these things work. Angels Arcade, what you been up to, bud? How's everything going? Awesome to see you as always. Ryan, that doesn't make sense. You didn't get the Gamera because you didn't want to strip your Supra? That I don't understand. The Supra has nothing to do with the Gamera, so I don't get what you're saying there. Stripping a Supra, yeah, I don't understand. Please explain. Angel's been working a lot. Well, you know, hopefully you have a job that you like. Tommy, I don't know what Mercedes you're talking about. I think there's a couple Mercedes SUVs in the game, so I'm not really sure which one you're referring to. Are you talking about the G63, the G-Wagon? The one that we just got out of crates? I'm kind of guessing it's that one. Alright, so I know I have a video on that car where I tested it to see if it was able to beat the 0 to 60 in 1.3 and do the 260 miles per hour. I can't remember offhand if it was able to do both of those things or not, but I do have a video that will let you know. So you might want to look up that video. It shows a stage 5 shift pattern, stage 6 shift pattern, live racing setup, and it does a little review on the car where it talks about that. But you need to be able to tune the car to do 0 to 60 in about 1.3 seconds. And you need to be able to do 260 miles per hour. If it can do both of those things, you will breeze through Tempest no problem. A lot of tier 4 cars cannot do both of those, but some can. Indian says, I love the Gamera. Me too. Guy got the Gamera. Nice. Fadu, what's up? Yeah, I got a War Robots channel as well. So that's my second YouTube channel. It's War Robots. We got a CSR Racing channel and I got a War Robots channel. I also have the audio and tech channel as well. So I got 3 channels right now. Ryan says, because I have 3 stage 6 parts on my Supra. I still don't understand. I don't get it. So the Gamera was something you could buy with gold. Stripping a car actually makes you pay gold. It doesn't give you gold. So I don't understand why you would have needed to strip a car to get the Gamera. I'm very confused by that. I don't get it, my man. I really don't. JP got bumped. That sucks, man. Music says, Cohen segs are cool, except for the boss car. Yeah, the boss car is pretty bad. So we've got a Agera, we got a Regera. I think it's the Ageras aren't really the greatest cars, but most of the Regeras are awesome. The Gameras and the Regeras are both really, really, really awesome cars. All right, we'll do one more race here, then back out to the lobby to give somebody else a chance. So if you want to try and race me, you got to be quick to challenge me when I come back out to the lobby, guys. Angel, yeah, CSR2 is on the way, guys. I don't know if it's going to be released in a year or 2 months or 3 years from now, but they do have it out for some sort of beta testing to a very small group of people in some, I think it's in some sort of Asian country, so it's still in testing stages. So that means it could come out soon, or it might be quite a while. We don't know yet. Music says the Jesco Draco Red is at 3000 Evo and it's nice to collect dust. Those Jescos are actually pretty cool cars. I mean, you can definitely do some interesting tuning and stuff with the Jescos. I do like the Jescos, actually. Brian says, is that S tier 5 car? I'm not really sure what that is, Brian. When you say that, I'm not really sure what you're referring to there. Indians talking about squirrel farts? I've never heard of squirrel farts, so I don't know what that sounds like. Brian says, what car are we talking about? Well, Brian, we were talking about the Gamera. I'm not sure if that's what you were referring to, but there was a while where you were able to get the Koenigsegg Gamera for gold. I don't know if that... Ah, crap. What the heck just happened? I don't know if the Gamera is still available for gold. People are saying they took it down, so that was like a limited time offer, I guess. Yeah, the Gambera is a tier 5 car. It's actually one of the best cars in the game because it's really fast. You can tune it to do about 1 million different things. It's just a really awesome all-around car. JP fat fingered it. Uh-oh. So, how's it going today? Guy, thank you for the swaps, buddy. That was fun. Yeah, I don't really like the idea of CSR2 coming out either. I mean, eventually, if CSR2 becomes a big hit, eventually that means they might shut this game down at some point. So, I don't know. Don't really know, but I don't know, guys. Just don't know. But I've been thinking about a couple of things for quite a while, as far as there's almost 1,000 cars in this game. And how much faster are these cars going to be able to get if they keep adding more and more and more and more? I was kind of thinking they're either going to have to rebalance all these cars someday or come out with a new game. And well, looks like they are coming out with a new game. What's up, Dave? How you doing today? Awesome to see ya. We got Dave Benedim in the house. I appreciate you guys being channel members. Thank you. Alright, who's going to win this one? Oh, that was close. He got me. The one available for gold was the launch edition, yes. We got Eddie in the house. What's up, Eddie? You know, the thing is, you know, Angel's saying only if they allow us to transfer the accounts. More than likely, when a new game comes out, it's going to start off with a few cars here and there. I mean, I don't think they're going to start the new game off with 1,000 cars, so I really don't think it's going to be a transferable game, honestly. My guess is if you move over to the CSR2, you're probably going to have to completely start from scratch. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm thinking. Brian says you can get it for 20 bucks. So they did take the gold offer down. That kind of sucks. We kind of think that might have been a mistake. Honestly, we don't know if that was a mistake or if they put that up intentionally. So, how's your day going? Hey, we got Mark Bass in the house. What's up, Mark? That's, yeah, Fadu. I was also thinking the same thing. They could always add a full mile or a 3/4 mile race or something, but... So, Angel, I will say this, though, but when spending money on any type of game, I mean, honestly, you kind of got to look at it as a hobby. Whatever money you spend on your hobbies, you often never get back. Like, let's just say you play golf. You might, when you quit playing golf, you might be able to sell your golf clubs, but you'll never get that money back that you spent renting golf carts or going to the golfing range or joining that country club. I mean, all that money is just going to be gone. So the majority of hobbies, you get very little back out. So you kind of got to look at the games as a hobby as well. But that's one reason why I would never personally spend too much money on a game. I mean, I can see spending maybe $100, maybe $100 to $200 a year on a game tops. Ryan, thanks, buddy. Well, I probably spend on average $50 to $60 a year on this game because I can't really afford to spend more, but if I were to have dumped thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars into a game and it went away at some point, I wouldn't be really happy about it, but I would understand, well, I got a lot of enjoyment out of that money, I guess, but now I don't think they're going to shut the game down completely, but eventually they may shut down the live servers and stuff. I mean, CSR1 went for years and years and years. They just kind of stopped adding updates and supporting it or whatever, but we don't really know what they're planning on doing, honestly. What's up, Short Circuit? We just know there's going to be a 3 coming out. I mean, 2 and 3 are going to be very different, so there's quite a possibility that they'll keep both games running. We don't know. We just don't know. I don't think they're going to shut this game down anytime soon, though. I will say that. I'm pretty sure this game will be going for quite a while after the 3rd one comes out. What's up, CSR Dominic? How you doing today? Angel says, I wonder what Millie thinks about this. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if Max has spoken to him or not, but I think I'm in a chat group with Millie and a couple other people on Facebook, but I log on to Facebook like once a month for usually about 5 minutes and then I leave. I don't like Facebook. I hate it. I hate Facebook. Hazy says, what's my favorite car in the game that I use for live racing? Well, man, that's a hard question. I've got so many good live racing cars and I use a lot of them. I've probably got about 50 live racers that I use on a regular basis. Which one is my absolute favorite? Man. I would say one of my most used is probably the Super GR from Elite Tuners. Eddie, I'm doing pretty good, bud. Thanks. Awesome swaps, JP. Dave says they'll run CSR2 as long as people are putting money into it. That's probably true. Yeah, Millie works for CSR at the moment. I think he's a developer for like car graphics or something like that. He does the graphics for the cars, if I remember correctly. I forget exactly what he was doing there, but I think that's it. Pappy, I don't have access to the donk yet, so I haven't been able to check it out. I'm still waiting for my content account to get upgraded so I can make some videos on the new stuff. But a couple people seem to really like it for live racing. But a couple people I know that do have one says it's amazing. And it just beat my... I raced one earlier and it was able to beat my little Ford Escort, which is not something that happens often. So that tells me it must be pretty good. It must be very tunable. Ah, Brian got the Sesto Elemento. You know, the Sesto Elemento has a really nice live racing setup on stage 5 parts only. It's actually pretty good. It's one of the few boss cars that I actually like. A lot of these boss cars are junk, but that one's decent still. It's not one of the better cars in the game, but it's a nice car. Dominic, I'm doing good, bud. Thanks for asking. Did I ever make a video for the Nova? I don't know if I did or not. Guys, I got the world's worst memory, I'm telling you. If I didn't, I'm an idiot, because I should have made that video a while ago. If not, I'll work on that video for tomorrow. If I didn't release that, I'll definitely have a video coming out tomorrow for the Nova. I can't believe my memory has gotten this bad. Like, I don't know, guys. I can't keep track of anything. It's horrible. I need to get some ginkgo biloba or something, because... Ryan, Larry's GTA Hispano is one of the slower tier 5 cars. In my opinion, it's not worth upgrading. I mean, I guess you can set it up to beat the dyno time, but that's really the only thing it has going for it. Personally, I don't recommend doing anything with most of the boss cars in this game. And I think the Spano is kind of a lousy car overall. Odom, thanks, buddy. That was fun, man. Oh, hey, Short Circuit. We got Short Circuit. Ew, that's a weird car in blue. I've never seen that car in blue before. Huh. I don't know if I like that color, honestly. I don't know why, but most blue colors I don't like in this game. I like the color of blue that my Escort is, but I don't like that darker blue. Melon says the Larrys can be tuned to win the live races. Yeah, but do you get any respect points out of it, Melon? That's a pretty low... I don't think you're going to earn very many respect points with that Larry's car, correct? Maybe I'm wrong, but... Mr. Man, what's up? Christy, yes, I'm playing on the LD Player emulator. Melon says not many. Yeah, that's the one problem with some of those cars. I mean, there are some cars you can make win live races, but if they don't get any respect points, I don't know if it's really worth racing them. Alright, Music Rainbow wants to know, can a fully maxed out LB Hurricane have a chance at the donk? I doubt it. Maybe. Maybe, but I wouldn't count on it. I would definitely try, but don't be disappointed if it doesn't happen. Every day, get on that showdown and run a couple of races and see how it goes. I mean, you never know, right? You just never know with this game. You might have some sort of extreme good luck streak and win enough races to make it, but I just wouldn't count on it. What's up, Star23? How's it going? Brian says, yes, I seen your video on it. Samuel Ung, how you doing today? I just got a really bad start. Okay, I'm going to run really slow. I think I might have cheated him out of a win, so. That was a little slower than intended, but. Alright, so Ryan won the Huracan Coupe, the LB Huracan Coupe. So the Huracans are great starter cars, right? It's nice to have those. They're definitely not some of the better cars in the game, but they're good for if you don't have a nice tier 5 car, they're nice. Now, when you get the GR Supra, that's really the tier 5 car people should be investing their resources into. Ah, Eddie got the Camaro and the Donk. I still don't know why, but I hate the word donk. Like, I hate it. I can't stand the term donk. I mean, what does that even mean? Does anybody know what a donk means? Because I can't stand it. Enrique, how's it going? He says, should I upgrade my Valhalla? It's collecting dust. I'm trying to remember about the Valhalla. So we have 1,000 cars in the game. Millen, do you remember the Valhalla is a good car or not? I kind of remember liking the car, but I don't remember what I liked about it. Samuel says, I have mixed feelings about CSR3. What do you think? We don't know anything about it yet, honestly. I mean, we've seen a couple of screenshots, a couple of videos, but it's really hard to say at this point. I mean, we have very, very little information to go by. Eddie says, I don't think I'm going to be able to get the Nova. I'm not sure that I'm going to get it either, honestly. JP says, Danny, it's redonkulous. Do they really call it donk for redonkulous? I mean, I assume you're making a joke there, but... JP says the LB Huracan costs less to upgrade. Really? I didn't realize that. Most tier 4 and tier 5 cars, you know, have a set price. Not really a set price, but they're all very similar. So that's actually cool if some of them cost a little less. Melon says the Valhalla is still a good car. Thank you, Melon. I know I have an Aston Martin that I really enjoy racing, and I think it's the Valhalla, but I would have to go look to double check. I mean, I've got over 400 cars in this game, so there's just so many cars, it's hard to keep track of everything. Mark says, Max said the Donk's a style modification. Mr. Man says there's gameplay of CSR3. Yeah, there's a little bit of gameplay out there, but it still only gives you a little bit to go by, I think. Stacks Fetty got the Nova and the Donk on the first day. Nice. Star, I don't think we're ever going to see Tempest 4. We've been waiting for years and they've never brought it out yet, so I don't think they're going to. I could be wrong, but I don't think we're ever going to get Tempest 4. There's a possibility they could, but I'm not counting on it. Short Circuit, thank you for the swaps, buddy. Let's give somebody else a chance to race me. Fear the baby mama. That person must have a pretty nasty baby mama. Alright, here we go. Come on, come on, come on. That Hyundai right there, I don't like the way that car looks. But that is actually an excellent live racing car if you have it. Alright, person with a name that I cannot read. He says, "Hi Danny, I like you. I am from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Hey, welcome to the stream. Thanks for showing up. I don't know what your name says, but hello, hello." Sky's the limit. How are you today? Sky, I did a live stream the other... Wait, trying to get the Nova. Oh, I don't have the cars to get the Nova. It's not possible. So your name is Abdullah? I'll try to remember that. Like, my memory sucks, but I will try to remember that. Alright. Gilbert says nobody knows why they call it a donk. Interesting. There's got to be an origin behind... I mean, there's got to be a reason for that. There's got to be some sort of reason. What that may be, I have no idea. No idea. No, I actually don't have an Instagram or anything. So I probably spend about somewhere between, depending on how many comments I have, I would say I spend between 1 hour and 4 hours every day answering comments on YouTube. Sometimes I wake up and I've got 100 comments. Sometimes I wake up and I got 500 comments. So depending on how many I have, depends on how long it takes me, but I would say on average though, probably 2 to 3 hours a day, I'm answering comments on YouTube. So that's where I focus on answering questions, is YouTube comments. We have a donation. Thank you so much. That is awesome. I really appreciate that, Manic. Thank you, buddy. Thank you so much. Rick says the donk is a term used in the South. So Agent wants to know if I can do a test run for the Honda NSX. Now I have that car, but I've never leveled it up. I have a bone stock Honda NSX, so it probably runs like a 30-second half mile or something. Alright, Abdullah doesn't know English. I just use translation. You know, for some reason, I do wish YouTube had a better translator. Sometimes it will allow me to translate a comment, sometimes it won't. It's kind of weird. I kind of wish everybody in the entire world all knew one language. That would be nice, you know? I know in a lot of countries they teach English now, but it seems like English is kind of like the world's dominant language. I don't know why, but it seems like a lot of countries do teach people English nowadays. But they actually say English is probably one of the harder languages to learn. I guess they say our language is more complicated than most. But it is kind of weird. Sometimes we'll have like 3 or 4 words that all mean the same thing, or one word will have like 20 different meanings. You know what I mean? We need to take the English language and simplify it. 3, 2, 1, go. But yeah, they do say English is very hard to learn compared to most languages. Now, I actually tried to learn a couple other languages when I was a kid in school, and I wasn't able to do it. I was really bad at it. Short Circuit said it took me a while to learn to speak English. What's up, Dogfather? How you doing today? Alright, he says the Impella logo looks like a donkey. Really? I've never thought that before. I've never been like, hey, that looks like a donkey, but... I've never really paid that much attention to it either. I like the old school Impellas from like the 50s and 60s. Oh man, those were nice. Old school Impalas were cool. Alex says, try Chinese or Arabic. Are those harder to understand or learn than English? I don't really know. I'll tell you one thing I've found interesting. So I have some friends that are Laotian. And when they speak their language, they don't have a lot of words with like an S sound. If you think about it, S sounds are very pleasant because, you know what I mean? You got the people like the hissing and the sh and the ch sounds like that. Like when I did my videos, I actually have something that makes the S sounds not sound as harsh, so it's not as hard on the ears. But some of those other languages don't have a lot of like S sounds in their language. And I'm thinking that's really smart. But the English language, almost every darn word has like about 1 million like sounds with S in it. It's crazy. Personally, I think they should have made English with less S's. Ah, Indians learning Mandarin. Cool, cool. Well, yeah, I don't really know a whole lot of Laotian, but when they talk, they're just like da-ding dong do, ba-ding bong, ba-ding dong dong, ba-ding bong. You don't ever hear them have a hissy S sound, you know. I mean, that's a really bad example because I don't know the language, but it sounds more like that than us. Because one problem is some people like have whistles when they like some people when they talk with an S, they whistle, or they have really, I don't know, like my dad. When my dad talks, he'll be in another room and it sounds like somebody's in the other room just blowing off an air compressor. I hear psh, 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 psh. I won't hear his voice, but I'll hear his S sounds. Like his S sounds will bust your ears. It's unreal. But yeah, so it would be nice if they didn't have so many S's in the English language. Ah, sure. Sure's got the Gamera launched. Nice, nice. That's an awesome car, actually. But yeah, my dad's S sounds will pierce your ears, and he talks so loud. It's awful. It's awful. Like, if you're in a car with him, oh my god, you almost have to wear a set of earplugs to talk to the guy. Dave says, how many S's are in the English language? Millions. Millions. Billions. All of the S's are in the English language. I wasn't really paying attention to whose turn it is to win or lose here, so. Must have been my turn. Eddie says, if you have a golden star version of a car and a purple star, is it worth getting? That depends, really. I think that's going to be personal preference. So lately they're making more events that are using purple star cars but not golden star cars. And then there's other events where the golden star one will work but not the purple one. So it's hard to say if you're going to need a purple or a golden star version of a car. Now, for live racing cars, the purple star one will always get a little more respect points than the golden star one. So for live racing, yes, the purple star ones are better. When it comes to regular events, it's a little hard to say. Short Circuit says, how many R's are in the English language? I don't know, but R's aren't really that bad of a sound, are they? I can listen to somebody say R all day long and never complain too much. Unless they're a pirate and they go R, then that might get a little annoying. Portugal says, any thoughts on CSR3? Not really. Don't know much about it yet, so I have no real comment on CSR3 at the moment, other than it looks like it's going to have a blueprint system, which I don't love. And it looks like it's going to have races where you turn and you have to tap a button to drift around a corner when you get to a turn. Alright, so I guess we disconnected, but we don't know enough about CSR3 or anything to really make any real judgments on it yet. But we know it's going to be coming out eventually. Oh, I forgot to hit my nitrous. No wonder I lost. But honestly though, CSR3 is one of those deals when you're going to have to play it to find out whether you like it or not type of thing, right? Max, what's up, buddy? How you doing today? Max says he's going to leave the community when CSR3 is the only choice. So, you don't like the idea of CSR3, huh, Max? Ryan says, I hope CSR2 doesn't shut down. I don't think it's going to shut down anytime soon. I mean, Max says, I've had enough of the gotcha systems, and I'm done with it. I gotta get some more gas here. I'm out of gas. I can understand that. He says, I only tolerate CSR because I've played it so long. I hear you, man. Covey, what's up? Nice to see ya. Short Circuit, they don't say the letter R where you live? Interesting. Max says, so many awesome PC games out there, I won't even miss it. One thing though, like I will say, this is a pretty easy game to make a YouTube channel for because there's about a million and one things going on in this game. There's always new cars coming out. There's always new events coming out. So there's always something to make videos about for this game. It's not really hard to find an idea to make a video about on this game. Now, other games it might actually be. There's some games where, like, I've been playing this game called Alien Invasion. It's a mobile game. It's fun. I guess it's one of the top games right now. It's mainly something, if I can't sleep, I wake up and I play it for a few minutes, go back to bed. But it would be really, really, really hard to make videos for that game like daily. Indian says the control interface is as big as the screen on CSR. I mean, that could all change. It's still kind of like an early beta testing, so. But yes, it does look like CSR is going to have blueprints. And I will say, any game I've ever downloaded that had a blueprint system, I did not play it very long. The blueprint system has actually driven me away from playing a lot of games. So hopefully they don't have the same type of blueprint system. I don't know. I mean, I got a bad feeling that it's going to be the same old thing. Yeah, Eddie, you got to collect all these blueprints and stuff to get the cars. I don't know exactly how it's going to work or how you're going to get it, but normally it makes it very, 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 very hard to get things on a game with a blueprint system. It's much harder on the player than a game like this. So hopefully they have done something a little different with their blueprint system. But yeah, I mean, yeah, look up like, I mean, I don't know how to explain it really, but you could probably do a Google search on YouTube or something and look up a gaming mobile game blueprint system and find some information about it. I don't know how to explain it, honestly. You gotta collect like blueprint parts. Like once you have so many blueprints or something, you can build the car type of deal. I mean, I don't know. I mean, there may be some cars where you need 20 blueprints. There might be some cars where you need like 5,000 blueprint pieces. I don't know. It's kind of a strange deal. I mean, I guess there's a possibility that they could make a user-friendly blueprint system, but I've never seen one yet. Max says, so instead of crates giving you a car, it only gives you a piece towards the car. Your keys are worth even less than they do now. He says you need to collect as many blueprints to make the car. Yeah, it's beta in Asia at the moment. So in music, I don't remember the CSR1 system. I actually didn't like that because I thought it was really pay to win, and I deleted it after a couple of days. I almost didn't download CSR2 because I did not like the way CSR1 was set up. I was like, oh, this game is going to be too expensive, so I was just like, I'm done. But one day I was at work on my lunch break and I was really bored and I was like, I might as well try CSR2, and I downloaded it and I liked it. But yeah, I don't remember what the system for getting cars was like. I just remember it seemed very expensive on CSR1. William Gray, what's up? If you look at the pinned comment, that should give you a good idea of what lobby I'm currently in. Normally I'll pin a comment up there about my lobby, so. Generally, if you tune a car to run around that time, you might be able to find my lobby. I think this should have been a 12-0, if I remember correctly. I think we were in the 12-0. Most of the cars I live race are somewhere between 12-0, 12-2s, and 12-4s. I think this one's a 12-0. All right, agent. All right, well, thank you for the swaps. I guess we disconnected or something. I don't know if we disconnected or what happened, but thank you so much for the swaps. That was fun. Go, little car, go, little car, go. Oh, wait, he let me win. All right. JP, what did you just say there, buddy? I don't follow. Eddie says, I don't think I've raced anybody in Danny's live stream since I've been playing. All right, Dominic ran out of gas. Gotcha, gotcha. That was fun, though, man. Thank you. All right. Huh, interesting. That option's not available on here. And I'm talking to myself. Don't pay no attention. I'm talking to myself. Yeah, it does look like CSR2 has Donna, but Donna looks different. It's like a different character, I guess. I don't think it's the same person. All right, guys. Donna will be in CSR2. We'll be able to blame her for everything in that game as well if you play it. Sky said trying to catch me but not fast enough. Yeah, that's a bummer, but it is. I'm sure it's kind of rough trying to race me because normally the second I come out of the lobby, somebody is just like instantly challenging me before I have time to even react. Someone's always trying to get me right away. Eddie, no, this was a Fast and Furious car, and unfortunately, I don't think we're ever going to see another Fast and Furious event, so I don't think you'll ever be able to get this car again. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. I mean, I guess there's a small possibility they could offer this for real money at some point. But I got this car and one of the Dodge Chargers for, I don't know if it was like $10 or $15 for a package that came with both cars, but it was a cheaper than normal price, and it gave me 2 cars in the package. I was like, wow, that's the best deal I've ever seen on this game. It was totally worth it, though. The Charger is kind of okay, but I really like this Escort. We've all been hoping that they add the Kin Block Escort to this game. There's rumors that may be coming eventually, but they are just rumors, so... Mr. Man says that was 3 years ago. I have no idea. I have no idea if it was 3 years ago or 12 years ago. I just know it was a while ago. I'm not very good at keeping track of time, so I can't really tell you. Eddie says, dang, that car is sick. I wish they would make some of these older cars available again. Like, I would love to have some of the older Fast and Furious cars, but unfortunately, I do not. I would love to have the Eclipse, and I would really like to have the Supra. The rest of the Fast and Furious cars... Oh, the Jetta would be cool. There's also a Fast and Furious Jetta in the game. But you can't get it anymore, unfortunately. Dominic, have a great day, bud. Thanks for stopping by. I'll catch you later. Alright, so I think I'm going to have to take a pee break. I gots to pee. My bladder's angry. So, I'm going to go ahead and put the Be Right Back screen up. And I'm going to go pee. So, I'm going to tell YouTube to play an ad. Please watch it, because that's how us YouTubers get paid. It'll probably be like a 20-second ad, but it'll be over before I get back from the bathroom. So, ba-bam. Okay, I'm back. I have returned. Okay. JP's got Hot Wheels Fast and Furious cars, huh? I don't think I've seen those, but that would be cool to have those. Eddie says, is the Hoonigan Porsche any good? I do have a video on that car, and it seems pretty decent. I mean, I would go check out the video and see what you think of it and see if it's something you think you would like, but it seems like an okay car. I don't think it's one of the better cars in the game or anything, but it seems like an okay car. I do like the way it looks, but it's probably not something... I mean, I do have it, but it's probably not something I'm going to be driving anytime soon, I would say. It's worth having just for your collection, but there are better cars out there. Oh man, that car stomped me. What was that? What's he driving? Oh wow. The NSX is a beast, actually. Oh really? They got rubber tires? That's kind of cool. How big are they, JP? Are they like little teeny Hot Wheels, or are they like bigger, a little bigger? All the Hot Wheels I've ever had were small and they had plastic tires. Ah, cool. You know, I would really like to have a Voltron toy. For some reason, I would really love to have like the original Voltron toy that was like 2 foot tall or something like that. I would also like to have a Fast and Furious Supra, like a nice size one, and a Cosworth Escort. Oh no! We disconnected. R98. There's a couple old school toys I would like to have. Mr. Man says no about something. If you're asking about the Fast and Furious Fiero, that's another one I don't think we'll ever be able to get again. With the rocket engine on it. I think those days are done and over with. Mr. Man cannot find my lobby. Unfortunately, some days it's just like that. Oh, R98's got the crazy melon Cadillac. Do you guys remember Voltron? I don't know why, but that's still like one of the coolest things. I've never went back to watch any of the Voltron episodes because I don't want to ruin it. Because most of the stuff I used to like when I was a kid, if I go back and watch it now, I'm like, that sucked. But freaking Voltron was cool. Like, I used to love He-Man and the Thundercats, and I saw an episode of each not that long ago, and I was like, how did I like this? This is horrible. They're so bad. Sky's the limit's got the red Wi-Fi. That sucks. That means you disconnect it from the server, or your Wi-Fi crapped out for a second, I guess. Or they're having server issues or something, which is a bummer when that happens. It happens, man. The Fiero was seriously 6... No, it can't have been. There's no way that was 6 years ago. Was it really? Wow. It can't have been. No freaking way. That's a fast 6 years if it was actually 6 years ago. Dang. Indian says, I used to love the Thundercats. Yeah, they were super cool back in the day. Eddie says, how does everybody have the weird fancy writing in their name? I don't know. I think they download some sort of app that you can change the font or whatever. And then you copy and paste that. I don't know exactly how it works. Honestly, though, it makes it hard for anybody to ever find you. So Original Artworks, what's up, buddy? What is Thunder the Barbarian? I'm not familiar with that. Was that another cartoon? I've never seen it. I know Conan the Barbarian, but I've never seen Thunder. R98, buddy. I guess we disconnected or something. Thank you for the swaps. Music. I don't think the Fiero is 6 years old. Maybe 3. I don't know, man. It could be. Oh, Conan the Barbarian. Yeah. He'll be back. Conan will be back. He'll get to the chopper. Here's my bad Arnold Schwarzenegger impression. Conan the Librarian. I think that was on like Saturday Night Live or something. They had the Conan the Librarian skit. Yeah, I've never seen Thunder the Barbarian though. Sounds interesting. William D says, feels like it. I do remember when that Fiero came out, though. I do remember that. That was a long time ago. Alright, so JC03YKME is the Ford GT 2006 Heritage Good and the Dodge Demon. Now, I did make a video about that where I go over the cars and compare all the stats and stuff, and I mean, I don't think the Demon's that great. I mean, the Heritage can be kind of cool depending on what you're doing with it. Neither one are any of my favorite cars, though. I know, I guess you can use that Ford Heritage car to get some sort of, to unlock some sort of thing or the other. I forget what it is. On the Ford events, you can use it for the Ford events to unlock the special car or whatever. But I think it's a nice car, but I don't like it really myself. I think the Ford's a pretty crazy car, honestly. Not my style. I'm not really interested in that car, but it's okay. It's pretty good. But yeah, the Dodge, don't care for it whatsoever. Music says my my Fiero video was from 2022. That sounds more like it, actually. I was thinking more like 2 or 3 years ago, so that sounds more like it to me. Mr. Man says Maserati MC20. It's a really cool looking car, but I don't know anything about it yet. I just made a video about the next Prestige Cup and Milestone Prize car, but yeah, that new Maserati's coming out, and I hope it's a good car. I really like the way it looks. It looks awesome. I just don't know if it's any good yet. Original says the Mustang GT Tier 5 is your favorite car. You know, it's a nice car overall. It's really fast. It looks nice and all, but I guess the main reason I like it is it's not going to win any live races anytime soon. It's not going to be your ideal live racer, I should say. Oh, we had a sword like a lightsaber? Huh. Interesting. I'm amazed I've never heard of that. Yeah, what's going to happen on Season 200, guys? Season 200, we're hitting 198, so in a month, I think in a month, we're going to hit Season 200 on this game. We got about, what, 2.5 weeks? I mean, 4.5 weeks, I think, until we hit Season 400. 200. I can't talk! So I bet they're going to do a big Season 200 event or something. I'm kind of hoping maybe they'll give everybody a really nice free car or something. Alright, so we got about 40 minutes left on the live stream, guys. So Dave, you know what? I recently found out, I didn't realize this, but I guess there's 3 different versions of the Elite Customs Forward. There's one that they gave us for free, there's one that you can buy out of the dealership, and then there was one that you could pull for crates. Now, I'm hearing that they all 3 run different times. So I don't know what all is different on the 3 cars, but I guess there's 3 different versions. And I don't think that was intentional. I think that was like a glitch or something, but I feel like something got messed up there and they never fixed it if that's the case. I can't confirm that, okay? But I've been told that. If I had all 3 of the cars, I would be able to confirm it, but I don't have all 3 of them, unfortunately. And the ones I do have, I don't know which one came out of a crate, which one came from where, so I don't really know. I'm just going by hearsay. I'm not going by actual fact on this. But I did make a video on that car recently, and it wasn't running the same as other people's cars. So there might be something to that. I don't know. What about Owen Monkey? Oh, wait. Are you Owen Monkey? I remember Owen Monkey. Is that your... Are you Owen with a new name? If so, hey man, nice to hear from you. CSR Monster, what's going on? Nice to see ya. Hey man, welcome to the stream, bud. How you doing? Been a long time, huh? Has it really been 4 years? It doesn't feel that long, but time flies, I guess. I wonder if my content account has the different versions of that forward. I should open up that thing and take a look. That's interesting. I mean, that's got me interested now that we're talking about that again. Hold on a second. Let's take a look really quick. Let me open up one of these content accounts that I have with all the cars on it. And see what happens. I want to see if we have more than more than one on there with that run different times or have different performance points. I'm gonna see if there is a way to prove this. But yeah, I know on my account I don't have all the cars to check. Alright, let me find the tier 1 cars really fast. Mustang. No, I've only got one Boss Mustang on there, unfortunately, so it doesn't have the different versions. Nope. Can't test it out, unfortunately. Alright, Short Circuit, thank you for the swaps, buddy. That was a lot of fun. Definitely appreciate that. We got about 30 minutes left, so... Oh! We got Odom in the GT... or the Jetta. We got Odom in the Jetta. What was the guy's name that drove this car? Trying to remember. I'm having a brain fart on the guy's name. What was his name? Jesse? I think it was Jesse, right? Owen says, I can't believe 2019 was 5 years ago. Yeah, man. Time flies sometimes. Right now, we got Paul Walker. Wait, we got Brian and Jesse racing. 3, 2, 1, go. Brian versus Jesse. That little Jetta is another really nice car. I had a really good live racing setup. I do know that. All right. So I guess he disconnected or something. Good swaps. Yeah, I do remember Robotech. Robotech was cool. I did like that. I remember the Transformers and Voltron were my favorite cartoon series, and I do remember watching Robotech, but I don't remember very much about it. And there was another cartoon I used to love that nobody remembered. It was called Transor Z. And there was this kid that would get in this little, like, hovercraft and would fly up into the robot's head. It was another robot mech type of show, but nobody remembers that cartoon but me. William says, year 2000. Man, y'all making me feel like an old person. You guys are making me feel like an old guy. Odom, yeah, thanks, buddy. I don't know if we disconnected or what, but... Feeling like an old guy is depressing. Now I'm sad. I'm an old fart. Well, the M8 Pride's actually a good car, from what I remember. I don't remember too much about it, but I think it was decent. Or maybe that was the new car. We got another Pride car, that Porsche. The Porsche was really, really good, actually. No one ever really drives it, though. Hardly anybody ever drives that car. I'm thinking of the Porsche. I don't remember if the M8 was good or not, but... William says, welcome to the dark side. Melon says it's not. I'm pretty sure it had a live racing setup. Are you sure? Alright, Dave says the Ford Mustang Legends car did have two versions between purchasing a no star and getting it in the crates as a single star. He says, then we got one we had to build to start Elite Customs when it was new. So is there actually 2 or 3, Dave? So does that mean there's 3 different versions? I think the one on my account, like on my personal account, I'm pretty sure it's the original. When was the Porsche available? That was probably a free car they gave us about a year ago. They gave everybody that car for free, but I can't tell you the exact date, but I'm guessing about a year ago. Last year on like Gay Pride Month, I think that's about when they gave it to us. I'm not even sure like when Gay Pride Month is, but that's about when we got it. Oh, Dave says the 1966 GT40 in Elite Customs has less elite levels. It's only got 35 instead of 50. Original says, I'm old, I'm 54. Yeah, you're a little bit older than me. You're definitely a little bit older than me. I'm probably a little bit older than I look, though. Most people probably think I'm in my 20s or 30s, but I'm in my 40s. I'm getting old. I'm getting old. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. What's up, Ed? How you doing today? Nice to see ya. So we got Eddie and we got Ed. Oh, we're racing Joyrider. I just realized that. What's up, dude? I don't know if you're in the chat or not, but... I don't think I've been paying much attention to the racing for the last couple of minutes, so... I know this is kind of a very off-topic, irrelevant question, but does anybody know what company actually makes like the best hair clippers for something that's going to last you a really long time? I need new hair clippers. I don't want to buy something and like, 6 months later it goes bad. I know Wall used to make really good stuff, but lately it seems like their quality has gone downhill. Mr. Man said, I tried everything yet, but I can't find your lobby. Unfortunately, sometimes it's like that. Some days it's really easy to find something, other days it's almost impossible. So there might be like 10 different 12.0 lobbies for all we know, so that can make things hard sometimes. CSR Monster says your time range. What does that mean? Oh, you're asking my lobby time? I should be in the 12.0 lobby. Should be in 12.0. Melon says I'm not in the 12.0. Well, where do you think I'm at, Melon? It'd be kind of cool if the game would actually tell you what lobby you're going into. Melon says I'm probably in the 12.2 lobby. Phillips Norelco trimmer. Is that a beard trimmer, or is that for cutting your an actual hair clippers? For cutting your hair. I cut my own hair, so. You know, I've actually cut my own hair since I was probably like 14 or 15, because every time you go to the barber, they screw it up. They never give you the cut you want, so I learned to do it myself. Owen, say what, man? Is that your name? Where did it go? I don't see anything to autocorrect. Hello, person posting the cat in the box. I can't read your name, but hello, hello. Mr. Man says something about 13. Whatever you said that auto-corrected, I don't see it. I am hungry. I don't know why, but every time the stream is about getting close to ending, I start getting super hungry. I'm always crazy hungry. It's terrible. Owen says, how? How what, my friend? Original says it's a timer. Yeah, I don't really know too much about Phillips and Norelco, honestly. I don't know if I've ever really... I think I've owned maybe one of their hair trimmers back in the day, and when I dropped it, the button broke. That was a beard trimmer. The switch broke. Hey Nolix, what's up, buddy? How you doing today? Original says bacon grilled cheese. Now that sounds yummy. I wish I could still eat bread, because I would love to have some bacon grilled cheese. Joy Rider, thank you for the swaps, buddy. Let's give somebody else a chance. So we're going to come back out to the lobby. Eddie says, how many live racing cars do you normally have in each tier? Just find live racing cars that you like and race them. That's really all there is to it. I probably have more live racing cars from tier 5 that I use, and a bunch from tier 4 than I have a couple from the other tiers. But I don't really have any like specific number or anything that I really go after. I just find cars that I like that live race, and then use the ones that I enjoy racing. Gluten-free bread's kind of crappy though, JP. It's really expensive. The loaves are normally super small, and I don't know. I guess if you baked it yourself, it would be okay, but yeah. That's a lot of work. That's too much work. Sky's the limit race D lightning fan. I think on the last live stream, somebody was named like Danny Lightning's wife or something like that. I raced that person last time. I was like, okay. Don't have a wife, but all right. I would assume I can't eat pita bread, but I would assume that's made out of wheat products, right? Anything made from wheat or certain grains I can't eat. But yeah, I doubt I can eat pita bread. I'm sure that's a wheat product. Yeah, I mean, baking your own bread, I guess that's the best way you do. You'd have to go get like rice flour or who knows what kind of flour. Is rye bread made out of wheat? I mean, I doubt I can eat that either. If it's made from wheat, I can't eat it. I don't really know what rye bread is, honestly. We've always had white or wheat. I don't know. I know there's a lot of different types of bread, but a lot of them I've never had it before. Or if I had, I didn't really know it, but I assume it's all made from wheat unless it's like made out of special flour. Keto bread? What is keto bread? I've never heard of keto bread. Mark says rye is a different grain. Huh. I'll have to look that up and see. Some grains do contain the protein gluten in it, though, which will make me really sick, so. So it's not just wheat. Most grains are safe, but not all grains. I don't actually know which grains contain gluten and which ones don't, but some grains have it. I know barley has it. I can't have anything made with barley or wheat. Joyrider, yeah, man. How you doing? It's been a little while. Hope all is going well. Original says, if Will Smith can't keep a happy wife, we don't stand a chance. I don't know where the whole dating thing came from, but yeah. Dating's rough. It's kind of nice being single. You can just kind of do your thing. And you don't got to worry about somebody else trying to tell you what to do or jump all over you all the time. I don't know. Being single is pretty nice. William D says almond flour. Maybe. Now, nuts often get contaminated with gluten. Like a lot of times, they're harvested and processed in the same facilities, and they get contaminated. So, I can't really eat nuts either because of that reason. Like oatmeal gets contaminated, nuts get contaminated, a lot of beans get contaminated. It's rough. It's rough when a microscopic amount of something can make you very sick. And I'm not kidding. It's like, was it? Yeah, if you have celiac, a microscopic amount of gluten can make you sick. So it doesn't take much. Ah, we found weird mix. Star says vegan flour. Okay, so I'm pretty sure vegan stuff is still made out of wheat. Like vegan has nothing to do with whether it does or not have wheat, I would imagine. Vegan just means they don't eat animal parts, right? So JP, it's 20 parts per million. So let's just say you have a million pieces of. Let's just say you have a million grains of like rice flour. If 20 grains of regular flour got into that, that would be enough to make me sick right there. So 20 parts per million. So if it's got a gluten-free label on it, that means it's been tested to make sure it has less than 20 parts per million of gluten in it. Kind of a crazy deal. Original says gluten-free just means you don't pay for it. What do you mean? Don't quite follow that statement. All right, so we got about 15 minutes left on the stream here. Raw says CSR2 isn't that great. Yeah, it doesn't look super good, honestly. I don't know. I mean, each their own, but I don't think it looks that great. Ah, crap. Sorry. Hold on. Yeah, everything's fine. Can you guys hear me? I definitely hope so. All right. Miguel. There we go. Let's challenge Miguel back. I'm not really sure what just happened, but I think the Bluetooth, my game controller and my microphone both seemed to kind of crap out at the same time there for a second. I don't know what the deal was. I think they're both working again now. Sometimes computers do some very strange things. Are you guys able to hear me? Hopefully. Let me know if you can hear me or not, because I no longer have the stream running in the background. I don't know what just happened there, but it got weird for a minute. Alright, so... Alright, Star says yes. Good, good. Mr. Min says you can hear me. Nice, nice. Cool, cool. Alright. I don't know, sometimes I think the streaming software malfunctions a little bit. But it's kind of weird. My controller was acting up, and the mic seemed like it stopped working. Alright, I forgot to hit my nitrous. I don't know, maybe I had some sort of weird Bluetooth glitch on this thing. Personally, you know, the only thing I use on my computer with Bluetooth is my Xbox controller. I kind of think I should probably just run that wired instead. It might be a little bit easier to run it wired. I just hate having the wires. Alright, so I don't have CSR3. It's currently not available to download unless there's some sort of Asian country that does. Oh my gosh, I about had a hiccup there. There is some sort of Asian country that has CSR3 available for testing, but it's kind of out for very, very early beta testing right now, and not very many people have access to it, so we can't really get the game at the moment. Most people can't, at least. There's probably a few people who have it available, but that's about it. Now, some people were using a VPN to get it. I don't really know how VPNs work as far as trying to do something like that. But I guess if you have an emulator on your PC and VPN, you can actually download the game if you know how to find whatever region the game is available in. Raw says I got it by using a VPN. So here's my question. What region do you set the VPN to in order to be able to get it? Raw says there's a tutorial on YouTube. So it's Malaysia. Okay. That's what I thought, but I wasn't sure. So you get a VPN and set it to Malaysia. Gotcha. Well, I'm not really sure how you use a VPN with your emulator. Oh, that was a close race. Raw. So is Bitdefender, is that a VPN? What is it that I was planning on using? Something called like Tunnel Bear or something like that. Raw, did you get it on your phone? Itbon Mobile. CSR Monster. Alright, now I'm having a brain fart over here. Yeah, I don't know what that is, actually. I wonder if you could use the Opera browser. Doesn't Opera have a built-in VPN on the browser itself? Yeah, I don't really know how VPNs work when it comes to emulators or phones. I've never used one on a phone or an emulator, so I'm not sure. Expat Paul, what's up, buddy? How you doing today? Alright, so Miguel is going to try and get CSR3 with a VPN. Nice, nice. I mean, I would assume any VPN would work, but I don't know enough about them. Like, I know one guy who uses NordVPN, and I know another guy, I think he said they use like something called like Tunnel Bear. I think it's Tunnel Bear, if I remember correctly. I've always heard that's a really good VPN, but I don't know much about it. Indian says a VPN doesn't really protect your device. I've heard that. I don't really know if they do or they don't, honestly. I've heard a lot of different mixed stories about that. Spat Paul, how's your day going, buddy? Nice to see ya. Thank you for stopping by. Unfortunately, we only got a few minutes left on this live stream, so we're getting very close to the end. So if it doesn't protect your if it does not protect your device, then what's the point, right? All the VPN companies claim they protect your device. So if that's not true, what do you do? What would be the point of it if it doesn't? I mean, you gotta pay those people monthly, so what are you paying them for if it doesn't protect you, right? Doesn't make sense to me. Everything's a darn scam these days. All right. I mean, I know a lot of people who do gaming stuff like it so they can get on a different gaming server or something like that. Shimak1, what's up? He says, been a year since I played CSR2 and now I just downloaded it. I gotta admit, it changed. Oh yeah, it's definitely changed a lot. I mean, it's still the same game, but we have probably 1,000 cars in the game right now. No joke. The bigger events keep popping up. We now have Legends, Elite Tuners. What else? Elite Tuners is probably something that's pretty new to you if you haven't played that. Well, maybe you have. Elite Tuners has actually been out for like probably 2.5 years now, so you probably know Elite Tuners, right? But yeah, it's definitely the same game, but there's just a lot more paid events popping up all the time compared to what there used to be. They're going paid event crazy, I'll tell you that. Winpoo says Tempest 4 is coming. Where did you hear this, my friend? I don't think we're ever going to get Tempest 4, to be honest. All right, so we got a couple minutes left. I'll go ahead and race one last person here. Next person to grab me. Oh, weird mix in the GTR. I like that color on that GTR. That gunmetal-ish color looks pretty sweet. Eddie says, see ya, man. Yeah. Hope you have an amazing day. Thanks for coming out. Definitely appreciate that. Indian says it's good for hiding your location for blackout services. I don't really know what blackout services are. Mr. Man, you out of here. Have a great day. We will catch you later. But yeah, I don't know. All right, David Shiv is out of here. Have a great day. Eddie, take it easy. All of a sudden, I can't talk. I'm stuttering. Oh my goodness. All right. No, I appreciate all of you guys for coming out today. Thank you so much. Hope that you guys enjoyed the stream. But yeah, I've never actually really used a VPN for anything, honestly. It's never been something I've been that interested in. I mean, when they first came out, I really thought about getting one, but I think they were really expensive back in the day. And then all those people started saying, well, they don't really protect your computer. So I never really knew if they were worth it or not. And I've never really had much of a reason to get one. So you guys know how it goes. Bam. Bam. But yeah, we got like 2 more things of gas, and that's going to be it for the day. So, Mark Bass, catch you later. I just want to say thank you for coming out, everybody. You guys are amazing. Thank you for watching my videos and hanging out with me on the streams. Moderators, thank you. Channel members, thank you. You know, all the extra support and all the support really helps. I appreciate each and every one of you guys a lot. You guys are all super amazing. Thank you for being here. I'll put the little ending screen up, so I definitely appreciate you guys a lot. Thank you so much. You guys are super amazing. And yeah, I guess that's about it, huh? Don't forget to hit that like button before you go. That would definitely help me out a lot. I would much appreciate that. And I hope you guys all have a super duper amazing day. Melon, thanks for helping and answering questions and stuff like that. Melon always comes out and helps you guys out. So say thank you to Melon. We definitely appreciate you, bud. It is super nice of you. But I think that's pretty much going to be it for the day. So catch you guys later. Have an amazing rest of your weekend, and we will catch you next time. All right. See you guys. Lightning out.